Well, I'm just having bangers delivered to me, and I cannot resist it. Boys, guys, and non-binary pals, welcome back to the ladder action 1v1 showdowns here. This one was recommended by one of the participants in this game. In the blue, this is going to be Phil. This should be Philisberto, if I'm not mistaken. Philisberto, a Mongol aficionado here. He's even got the golden card to flex it. On Rocky River, going up against Cowboy Corner Michael. Appropriate name for someone who picks English. But I'm not sure he'll be hiding in the corner. Do you guys know who this is? It's the Don Star. Don Artie is back and grinding. I think this is the first game of 2024 we're going to catch. Just didn't feel right to go a whole week into 2024 without casting some Don, so we're going to fix that now. And he is going to make sure that it delivers immediately, opening with a men-at-arms. Wait. Really? Against Mongols? Wait, he's making another one. Really? Against Mongols? Should have that as a voice line. This is brave. Keep in mind that he only just scouted the base as he was producing the second men-at-arms. So this is a really tight spawn. I'm pretty sure you can't burn down that Uvu without being attacked. The gold, however, is a different matter. Philisberto built his TC, or moved his TC rather, so far away from the gold that Don knows where it is. He should be going for it right now. And here we go. Donald is on his way. They really don't look that lethal, do they? When you see the little men-at-arms like this, they almost look like a kid picked up a plastic sword. In fact, that sword definitely looks like it's made of plastic. Feels like a really cheap and tacky, can't decide if it's Lord of the Rings or Star Wars type memorabilia deal. It's going to move out. Outpost coming up from Phil, though. Oh, okay. Might end up losing one village if he doesn't microwave. Outpost will at least go up, so props to him. That was the correct move. Admittedly, that was a little bit delayed on Dom moving across, and, well, yeah, you don't have a job now, mate. There's literally no reason for you to exist. I'm sorry, that was a bit harsh, but really, why do you wait? He's making more men-at-arms. Wait. wait. There's no way he's going to try to burn down this outpost, right? Because that would be insanity. There's no way he makes a fourth, right? Oh my... Oh. Wait, where are the rest? Oh my god, the villages! I was like, where is his food? It's not an MAA rush. They're just the carpet to welcome in the villagers. The most Donald of Donaldy things here. And Philisberto is about to get ducked. Holy crap. Only in a Don Artie game could I be seeing this at 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Donald, he pounces. And the worst part still, Philisberto, he didn't even check. He doesn't know, right? He doesn't know. Oh my god. Men-at-arms, first one's going to go down here. Philisberto, probably confident laughing, going, Donald, you idiot. I'm just going to kill these and repair this. Wait, my only weakness. It's a trap. Philisberto will try and run. But don't worry, because Don is going to gun. Snipes one. Make it two. But why stop at double when you can make it a triple? All right, mate, calm down. That was a little bit dramatic. You died in a video game, chill. And the worst part still is that this is all of his gold. The only other place that Phil can get it is on the other side of the map. What have I just stumbled upon here? I mean, it's done. What else do you... The best part is he gathers 10 gold from each of them and runs. Why is he running? Why are you running? Get back in there! No freaking way. No, Don, don't walk away. Not at this very moment. Men-at-arms are coming back out. Phil still needs 30 gold. Men-at-arms, they see this. Go. He's coming back. Don's going to get more. He doesn't want a triple. He wants a quadruple. And he's going to get in range for this, right? Short bows, pull! He might even get a fifth. Just about gets out of range. Phil doesn't have the gold still, but here we go. This is why Don was running. Horsemen are coming. He needs to fight them. He actually needs to shoot them right now. Don, do not build a lumber camp, okay? I know you're shooting a lot of wood, but you need to shoot more. One villager going down. I think he only loses one for this, actually. Yeah, it's just one horseman left over. Phil also not double producing. Okay, he is. There we go. Additional coming in. However, you can't run in now. And now Don, he's gathering the stone for an outpost, no doubt, here. I think he's realized this is all the gold that Phil has. More men-at-arms coming, by the way. He didn't stop. And the best part still, he gathered 100 gold here. That got dropped off when he built the lumber camp, right? Because that's the way the drop-off buildings work, is they'll drop off any resource when they complete a structure. So he's got enough for 5 more men-at-arms. Men-at-arms now just body blocking this as much as they can. Short bows. Are going to target down. Weak villager goes down. One horseman dies for this, though. And Phil has to back away. He is still 2 more eco down. Actually, more than that. Right now, look at the count. Phil is 6 villages behind. He has skipped production. Oh my god, he's still skipping production. Outpost being rushed up here. Villagers are going to defend themselves. What is Don doing to my games? He's building a council hall behind us. Wait, hold on a sec. Don, what? Why are you building... No, wait, hold on. We're going to have a discussion about this. Why are you building the council hall there? There's a perfectly good location right here. Right in this spot. What are you thinking here? Come on. I mean, I thought Don was the childless of chads, but this council hall placement, what kind of cowardism is this? Now, Phil, he says, finally, I almost have enough food for Castle Age. Finally, I will have gold. Oh, he hasn't even scouted it yet. Oh, man. I'm feeling so bad for Phil right now. He's spreading out. He finally realizes he's going to come back. So, Mongols are not going to be Dark Age Eternal here. However, he is going to be Dark Age a lot longer than the English. I don't know what Phil's doing here. If he's hoping to block the English out of a tech up, mate, it's way too late for that. I'm just a bit disappointed this stopped at 1 outpost, really. That's not the Don I remember. The Don I remember would have used a heavy dose of irony and built 3 outposts around the Mongol base here. Personally, I'm outraged. I'm disappointed. But he is winning, so can't really fault it here. 5 villages ahead after all that. And now, Silver Tree on the way. Dangerous game, Phil. Might lose those traders to some short bows. Longbows are now coming out. So it took 8 minutes, but guys, we are in a standard game of Age of Empires 4. Boy Scouts and non-binary pals, welcome back to a standard vanilla, nothing unordinary game of Age of Empires 4. We have got a slightly later feudal age timing, but nothing to worry. Nothing crazy happened. You didn't miss anything important in the first 8 minutes of gameplay. What do you mean? What are those green units over there? The green is wood, guys. There's nothing weird here. Just calm down. Is he building an encampment here? Why not? If Phil ever needs his 4th, 5th tree line, he's in trouble. Got him. Oh, this is an incredible game. Shout out to Don and Philisberto for the quality of this already. The fact that Philisberto actually found a way through this. Philisberto just chanting, I've got to get top 100, I've got to get top 100. Just reminding himself what all the pain is for. He's definitely going to be feeling that pain. Lombos, they can just sit here actually. Oh, no. Yeah, Don knows it. If he just sits right here on stand ground, you can't gather. Arrow slits, I don't think that's even going to protect you here. Well, Philisberto now has one of the most useless silver trees I've seen in a while. Horseman is on the way, but there's a spearman here. And here we go. Don. No, Don. Just stay there. No, stay right there. No, don't back up. Come. You know how this works. You're a clever clogs. Oh my god, he's pulling the villagers again. Not again. Not again. was excessive! What the hell is this? Outpost being torched. Don says, give me them scalps. Villagers about to be in trouble. One outpost goes down. Second one to be targeted here. Lombos should be sniping out the villagers for free. Arrow slits haven't come through yet. Don, he doesn't just want a clean win. He wants it nice and dirty. He's the person who goes in and says, give me your grease, trickle it over my burger, and don't stop until there's so much bacon I'm going to have a heart attack. That's Don's kind of day. He has now lost so many villagers, they are even on economy. But not for long. 5 villagers are now going to be going away from Mongol land. I can't believe this game. Oh, what's that, Philsberto? You thought you'd killed more villagers? Hold on, let me just check my Dondar. Turns out my Dondar is scanning an incoming raid from the entire English economy at 10 minutes in the game. Oh, dear God. And, well, yeah, in fairness, you know, Don, he doesn't play as much these days. He's getting a bit old, right? So it makes sense that he hasn't got textiles or wheelbarrow. Just, you know, a step behind. Oh, my God, he's actually playing this. Kesha goes down. Don still with a 3 eco lead. Don, never change. I'm tired of all these sweat lords. You know, there's people like, well, actually, it's most optimal to make the build order with 5 people on wood and 2 on gold. You need to make sure that you make the rotation towards your second production building at 9 minutes into the game. Mark these times, guys. Follow the guide. Then there's Don Artie's build orders. It's literally just a giant spinning wheel with ideas on it. And he just stops on one every 2 minutes. Oh, I love Don. He actually may be my favorite player to watch. I wish more people played Age of Empires 4 like him. You know, some people are trying to find the meta because they want a pro career where they win hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then there's Don. Don is like, you might remember that one game that won Marine Lord 100k. But you'll remember about 80% of my games. And you'll forget the other 20% that weren't worth it. Oh, blimey. After all that, Philsberto still has no gold. Hence, no additional Keshiks. Outposts have not been arrow slitted. That would involve gathering stone, and he's been too busy doing other things with his economy. The villagers are being pulled. Oh my God, but Don's on the way with the lombos and the spears here. Torch damage is being reduced. Villagers should be targeted now. Philsberto, he tries to outplay Don at his own game. Attack speed arrow used. Men-at-arms do jump out for this. Villagers get back inside for the time being. Lombos have arrived, and that's going to be a pullback. Philsberto, he thought he had it in the bag. Instead, the only thing in the bag, in the box, is his own head. Yes, that was a 7 reference. I didn't want him to say it was his wife because I didn't want to assume that gamers get married. That doesn't happen. We're too busy gamering, you know. We're really good with our fingers, but mainly for the keyboard and mouse. And now arrow slits coming in. Don refuses to leave his colony. And he lost quite a few units for this dive. Spearman charging in. Because why wouldn't you leave the spears against archers? Oh, Philsberto. I mean, he's got food, he's got wood, he just still doesn't have gold. I think, honestly, at this stage, just sell the food. You need gold, man. Don Artie has made this the most uncomfortable game ever on Rocky River. And I say that as someone watching it. Imagine being Phil playing this right now. Jesus Christ. He's played English colonialism to the maximum. In fact, the only thing that's really missing from this is that he needs to walk in, pick up the silver tree, take it home, and put it in a museum. That's the only thing he's done wrong here. Don, if he starts gathering gold, this could be Castle Age. Instead, it's going to be multi-TC, because understandably, quite a few villagers died in that early game. They need to be replaced. Army, in the meantime, being chased down. Maneuver arrow is going to be activated. Phil chasing him all the way back to the colony. Doesn't even turn around the men-at-arms at all either, which is kind of interesting here. They are early men-at-arms. They hit a bit harder. Instead, Don just taking the pummeling on the way back. Now, keep in mind, Philsberto does have 4 traders. So the days of the Dark Age are beyond him. Behind him, even. Now we enter the golden age of the Mongols. 112 gold, baby. And he's back out here. What? I can't believe he walked all the way back out here again. But it's happened. Filisberto, not just with the 10 gold trade boy. He's now doubling his gold income, more so than that, actually. The traders have found their way out to the vein. And this time, I'm not expecting Don to pull the villagers. Villagers have been pulled by Filisberto, though, and this is going to be costly. He is actually prioritizing those villagers down as well. So break here. Phillies have to run. Men at arms get said, get out of my way. I'm more important here. They're going to start slapping even more villagers here. Textiles was researched by Filisberto, so he learned from Don's mistake. However, Don is killing off a lot of eco still, so this might actually even up. Yeah, it is going to. Villagers are going to be sniped down. They'll try to take a few more of the Mongol villagers with them, but with the textiles, it's just too good. Filisberto, he done the one thing that Donati was missing here. He got textiles. Screw wheelbarrow, that's for lamos. The fact that Don didn't have textiles, though, I'm just thinking how different this game could have been with textiles. I actually think this game would already be over. But the Mongols have risen up against the colonial overlords. They will not be oppressed. They will not be suppressed. And now, their target is the English mainland. Joke's on Khan. His fleet in the west wasn't very impressive, and we live on an island, so good luck. An island bolstered by outpost defenses. Oh my goodness, what is this game doing to my brain? Poor Phil as well, like... Imagine being Phil here. Like, oh, one more game. I'm feeling it. You know, we're having a good day. We've won a few games. Let's just, you know... Oh, it's... Who's Cowboy Corner? Oh, it's Don. Don, such a very fun player to play against. He's very aggressive. I'm going to get an all-in. It's going to be tough. But, you know, I've got this strong open of the Mongols. I know it works. And why the hell are the villagers walking towards my base? Poor Phil just wanted a very easy, relaxing game to round out his day. His mistake was queuing into Donati. And the best part, by the way, is this is a running theme. Don does this a lot specifically with Phil, right? It's not just Don doing Don things. I have cast multiple games of him against Filisberto, and every single one has a twist. Does anyone remember the Prairie match between HRE and Mongol, where Don just randomly walked over to the Mongol base with relics and dropped them off? I do. I can't get that game out of my brain. Things have at least calmed down, though. We are a bit more standard. And after that, Don is now 2TC. So his eco is looking pretty shiny. Meanwhile, Phil, this has been going on so long that one pasture is not going to cut it. He has to play out onto berries as the Mongols without yam. Might as well move to the deer at this point, but he's threatened by the fact there's still longbows to contest. We are now getting Keshiks added in, but I mean, you need to double down on the archers. There's just so many spears here. I like how he's guarding gold as if it matters. Phil, I don't actually think that Don needs additional gold. He was very content with the 100 gold he took from your vein. Not really much reason to need additional gold outside of your base in this type of build anyway. Oh, look at that. Don with the casual 19 minutes wheelbarrow. Phil already beat him to that. I bet he still doesn't have textiles because Don's like, I've lost all the villages I'm going to lose in this game. Oh no, no one else dies in my kingdom. Can't cut enough reinforcements. A good move here. Notice that Don doesn't care. Don knows where his opponent is. Oh my god, the timing couldn't be worse. Look, it's all the trade. The perfect timing from Don. And he says, don't mind if I do. In fact, he's going deep. Wait, Don? There we go, buddy. There we go. Get him. He's going for the eco, though. Unfortunately, he doesn't get anything much out of that. Only one trader when he could have had either 4 traders or 4 villagers. Phil just trying to cut off those reinforcements, but Really needs more army ASAP. Spearmen are actually going to find bonus kills here. Second trader goes down. In fact, wait, Phil, abort. Yeah, no, follow this one. Go this way. This is safer. Oh, no. Well, Phil was starting to recover his game. But apparently this game is like a crack addiction. Every time you think you just kicked it, it bites you back in the butt. Don, every time Phil was like, it's over. I can finally start rebuilding my life. What's that coming over the hill? It's not a monster. It's Don Artie. And he always brings the best parties. More units being built up. He's not even thinking about Castle Age. He's literally 4 farm clusters in. This is usually the point where an English player is like, Castle Age would be really good right now. Not Don. Nope. Don has been on record saying he categorically, without failure, hates late game. He will do whatever it takes to keep you out of late game. Such as pulling all your villagers at 6 minutes into the game. So you can bet your butt off, Phil might get this tech up, but it might end up costing him an arm and a leg. Ah, yes, Don, with the all-in feudal play, with the casual 21 minutes under mesh, as you do. In fairness to him, he has had Steeled Arrow ahead of this, so absolutely fine. Phil, so here's the problem with the Castle Age play from Phil. You got an army, they'd like to be upgraded. You do need gold for that. And Phil, I know you're getting a bit of PTSD, and it's probably going to trigger it when I mention this, but you do need to go back out to that gold vein at some point. He has got a little bit of gold gathering here, but that's going to be a very slow tech up if that's the case. 5 villages to afford all your upgrades and then more Keshiks. That's a pretty penny. You're definitely not getting it from the trade. So he does send out more villages. That's going to now be 10 villages over here. Philisberto, he's ahead of his time. He makes sure everyone has a house to keep them safe. Okay, but they can finish their own house. King's Pass on the way, though. Don says, oh, I see. We're playing Castle Age. Let me just instantly hit the cancel Q button, and we'll fix this. And now he's diving underneath the primary TC, looking for the fight. And arms starting to be built by Phil. Lombo's immediately target after the villagers, though. He came for one thing and one thing only. He just wants eco kills. Oh, this is bullying right now. He doesn't even attack the army once. Confidently walks under the primary TC in the face of men-at-arms and Keshiks. He plucks the life force out of, what was that, 10 villagers? And still walks away with an army of 24. Holy crap. And remember, behind this, Dom was teching up. The best part, by the way, is we were casting a Pro Series earlier on. And Don said the mistake that was made in this game by the English player is that when he was teching up, he should have pulled his army back to cover his tech up so that he didn't lose troops. And then this Don, ladies and gents. Not only does he tech up while diving the enemy base, he does it with the King's Palace of all things. Not even paranoid for a second that he's going to get dove. And Phil, right now, I mean, he looks a bit lost here. Khan goes down to Keshik as well. I don't know what that rally was. I think he thought he was going north side of the pond. More gold gathering on the way. Upgrades are coming through, and the Spearmen are going to turn around for a poke and a stab. But the Men-at-Arms transition is what has me on the border of a heart attack here. Phil doesn't actually have any answers to Men-at-Arms, and for anyone who thinks Men-at-Arms or the Mongols answers English Men-at-Arms, I've got really bad news for you. In theory, the Kurultai, sure. That Kurultai has to be there. Got a feeling you're going to be unpacking this landmark a lot if you want to stay close to the action. Holy crap. Don't go to war. Oh, thank God. Anytime I see Dom pull more than 6 villagers, I think it's going to be a villager rush. This is doing things to my heart. Other side, this looks like Phil's bow is going for relics now. We have finally done it, folks. I think we've truly reached it. 25 minutes into the game, This is a standard, normal, nothing weird about it game of Age of Empires 4. It's absolutely fun, guys. There's nothing left he can do that will fry our brains. I think. I don't want to get sued for false advertising. I'm not sure entirely, but I think he's done everything wild he can in this game. Actually, technically, he could pull all the villages. Pulling all the villages would definitely fry my brain again. I think Don at least waits until he's got pop cap before he does that, though. You know, he's not crazy. Phil. Feels like this game is driving him to insanity right now, though. Kurultai is going to look for the unpack. But I don't know if you even take this fight then. Crossbows are coming behind this from Don, by the way, so he's a step ahead on the transitions. And I think he's just going to burn this crap down. Yep. He says, fight me, damn it. I want to fight you. It feels like, please, we've been fighting non-stop for 26 minutes. Don's that guy is like, oh, what, you think because you say I surrender, the person's going to stop killing you? That's not the way the world works. Wake up, Phil. Wake up. Don in again. Already chunking 1.5k HP off the Kurultai. Lombos sniping out now. These Lombos can add a lot of damage into the Kurultai if he chooses. Instead, he continues to dive. This is going to be on fire soon. Phil, he's not going to have the aura. It's burned. It's done. Phil has been cooked. Kurultai. It's going to do something that rhymes with it. It dies. And now, pinned up against his own TC, up against armor-clad men-at-arms, he has to take the engagement. But he knows it's going to be a futile one. Phil, double ecoed up. 2 times on the men-at-arms spam count. And counting. There's no way back. Defensive arrow, you can pray to your gods because that's not going to be strong enough. Don Artsy will take nothing but the absolute annihilation of the Mongols. Oh, if you like Don, and I'm sure you all do, after this game, you either need to shower, or right now you're in a pleasurable place, but whatever it may be, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you get more of this. Don Arty lets me know when he has games like this, win or lose, and I will be here every day of the week for every single one.